The Arctic Seed Vault. The Arctic Seed Vault. Focus question. What is the Svalbard Global Seed Vault and why was it created? Food crops in danger. Earth's population is growing quickly. Wars, disease, and natural disasters are happening around the world. Concern is growing that crises could wipe out important food crops. Scientists are collecting seeds in a fortress near the North Pole in case of an emergency. They're working to preserve plant species to make sure the planet food supply stays safe. The fortress, which is called the Svalbard Global Seed Vault, is the world's largest facility for seed storage. Live inside the Arctic Circle. The Svalbard Global Seed Vault was named for its location in a group of islands in the Arctic Ocean that belongs to Norway. Boulders blasted into a mountain on one of the islands carved the vault into the rock. The seeds are stored more than 120 meters, 394 feet, inside the mountain. They are housed under rock that is at least 40 meters, 131 feet thick. The idea for the seed vault began in the 1980s. In 1984, a company set up a facility for storing seeds in an old coal mine. Scientists decided it wasn't safe enough and said a new facility should be built nearby. The people who planted the seed vault choose its location for many reasons. It's far from big cities, yet people can reach it on regular airplane flights. Earthquakes and other natural disasters are not a concern. Also, the location is 130 meters, 427 feet above sea level. That's good protection against flooding, even if sea levels rise because of climate change. Perhaps the best reason for the location is a layer of permafrost, ground that is always frozen. Permafrost helps keep the seeds cold naturally, which saves energy and money. Permafrost cools the vault to several degrees below freezing. Refrigeration units cool the vault even more, lowering the temperature to minus 19 degrees Celsius. 0 degrees Celsius Fahrenheit. The seed vault also has generators that could keep the refrigeration running if the power went out. If all power failed, however, permafrost alone would keep the seeds cold enough. Purpose. The purpose of the seed vault is to safely store duplicates of seeds that are kept in other places around the world. The goal is to preserve the world's food plants and protect them from accidentally being destroyed. Like carrying an extra house key, the seed vault is extra insurance against something bad happening to seed store elsewhere. Seed banks in countries around the world can be in danger for many reasons. Wars or severe storms can destroy a country's seed bank. Flooding and fire can destroy precious seeds as well. In addition to these big threats, poor management and a lack of money can also put seed banks around the house in danger. Even something as simple as a freezer not working right could cause an entire seed collection to be lost. If that happened, a type of food plant could be lost forever. The extinction of any form of life is a great loss to all of Earth. The Svalbard Seed Vault was built to prevent that loss. How it works. The Seed Vault opened on February 26, 2008. It stores seeds from around the world, which of its three halls can hold about 1.5 million seed samples. Only one hall is being used now. As of February 2018, more than 1 million seed samples were stored there. worldwide. A sample is a small amount of something that is a good example of the whole thing. Each sample at the seed vault is made up of about 500 seeds. Seeds from many different countries arrive at the vault in special packages made of heavy foil. The packages are then placed in boxes. No one is allowed to open the boxes or remove seeds except for people from the country that put each box there. The vault wears security cameras, sensors, and locked doors. Strict rules control who can enter. According to the website of Crop Trust, one of two organizations that manage the seed vault. Unofficial security is provided by polar bears which prowl the mountain outside. It's not only important to store the seeds of different plants such as rice and wheat. It's also important to store seeds of different kinds of rice and wheat. Certain kinds may be less affected than others by a disease or other threat. Preserving many different types of seeds create more possibilities for a future. No one knows what Earth will be like 100 years from now. However, the more kinds of seeds people have, the better their chances of having enough food. Helpful seeds. The Civil Bird Global Seed Vault holds the seeds of a kind of with rice that is not harmed by an insect known as the brown plant hopper. This insect destroys rice crop in Sri Lanka, an island near India. Scientists are using the same kind of seeds to create a new kind of rice that farmers in Sri Lanka can grow. Other seeds in the vault are from special kinds of beans and maize, corn that are high in certain nutrients. The beans can help people whose health suffers because of a shortage of those nutrients. Foods around the world. Many factors play a part in people having a secure supply of food. One of them is being able to eat foods that are part of their everyday lives. People around the world grow and eat different kinds of foods. For example, many people in Asian countries eat rice, and corn is an important crop in North, Central, and South America. When people have a secure food supply, they can keep eating the kinds of foods they prefer. In addition to having enough food, people need food that's safe, nutritious, and affordable. The food must also be of good enough quality to keep people safe and healthy. All these things are part of a big idea called food security. The goal of the seed vault is to guarantee that in the future people will have a supply of food they can count on. Seeds in danger. The vault's builders built the seed store that would always be safe. They thought the permafrost would be there forever. However, a recent event caused some concern. In October 2016, Civil Bird had unusually warm weather, which caused some permafrost to melt. It also caused heavy rain to fall instead of snow. As a result of these events, some water collected at the vault's entrance. Earth is warming up. Civil Bird's warmer weather raised questions about how global warming will affect the vault in the future. People started to wonder whether permafrost could be counted on to keep the seed safe. Global warming. Global warming is a rise in the average temperature of Earth's air and oceans large enough to change long-term weather patterns. Global warming today is mainly caused by human activities. This includes clearing land for farming and burning coal, oil, and gas. These things make large amounts of carbon dioxide gas. This gas enters the air around Earth and traps heat close to Earth's surface. Global warming is causing many problems, including more bad weather and dangers to plant and animal communities. Scientists expect the problems to get worse unless we cut way back to the activities that made so much carbon dioxide. The seeds were never in danger. In 2016, the weather only reached 1/6 of the way into the vault's main tunnel. If the water had reached the other end, water pumps would have removed it. Still, the government of Norway decided to make improvements to keep the seeds even safer. People now watch over the vault 24 hours a day. Workers are making the tunnel waterproof. There's no way to know how much warmer Earth will get or how the seed vault will be affected. No matter what happens, people will keep working to save the seeds. The seed vault offers long-term protection for one of the most important natural resources on Earth. No Crop Crust's website. It is the final backup.